go home. Red. Huh? Red, I need your help. Red. Oh. Oh, wow. What do we call him? I don't know. We should probably call them, well, Emerald for this one. And I can't really come up with names for those other two. It's up to you, really. So this is the story of how my life began. This is the beginning of my story. That is my father, Red. That's my mother in the shadows. That little white and black pup is me. And those two brown bundles of joy are my brothers. You may be wondering why they weren't with me in episode 1. Well, you'll soon find out why. A long time later. We went out into the meadows and fields to play for the very first time. Our mother and father guarded us and watched us like hawks. But it wasn't enough. Did you hear that? Ah! Stupid black holes always messing up my videos. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure I just saw, like, a fox. It was too big. Ah! Curse you. It was too big to be a fox, honey. Might have been a coyote. Whatever it is, it's not gonna take my pups. We'll see about that. My father had been wrong. The coyote did come back after a while. How long had it been? Oh yes, about 2 weeks. And we were happy until the fox came back. I mean the coyote, not the fox, the coyote. Because it's too big to be a fox. This is a fox. Foxy, foxies, foxies. My mother's back was turned. She was in the den for some reason. And my father had gone to gather food. The idiots they were. Because there was food right freaking there. Here, let me show you. There's food right freaking there. So, then the fox... I mean the coyote! The coyote! Jeez Louise! The coyote took one of my brothers. My dad came back at the wrong moment. And then he's all like, "Where's your brother?" Rah! And as much as my other brother wanted to say he was in the den with my mom, with our mom, I piped up and said, a big coyote took him. Yeah! That was supposed to be watching you. No. My mother was really stubborn. But that must have been the reason why she didn't mourn for my brother. I felt sad, and I didn't know what to do. So I just ran off. I ran off to the edge of the forest. I tried to jump over the fence that bordered it. Yes, I live on a reserve. No hunting allowed. But that rule was pointless. Humans still set traps in the forest. And there was a trap in a very unexpected place. And my other brother was so careless, he had wandered into it. And of course, my idiot parents weren't watching. I was just sitting there terrified. I didn't want to move. I had no idea what was going on. I tried to inform the nearest grown-up, but no one was there. My brother didn't know what he was in for. Snap! As soon as I heard the noise, I jumped to my feet, and I saw my dad. I ran to him. There's a noise. My dad and my mom, well, not necessarily mom, but dad. My dad feared for my safety. And my mom didn't really care. My dad suddenly got the feeling that my mom was abusing me, but she wasn't. She just didn't care about me, but that was all about to change. One day, when I was still kind of small, my dad went out. And he saw that the forest was being destroyed. He was afraid. If the forest is being so destroyed all of a sudden, then there must be humans around. And there were. My dad was shot by a careless, ignorant human. Because that's what I think of humans. They're the image of ignorance. Yes, people, this is me, the director, saying that I think my own species is the image of ignorance. And I'm proud of it. Because that's what they are. My mother went out. She found my father's body. And then she saw that the forest was just destroyed. She took me. She suddenly cared about me. She told me that we had to go to a new home. and she took the nest that I was born on. She took the nest that me and my brothers were born on and took some food that had been gathered recently. And we were off toward our new home. And everyone, that is my early story.